Next up on my digital dozen is the connected mobile smart device. Now, we all think of that as being a phone or a tablet. These are the devices that we use today, and we love them and use them all the time. But it's evolving, and we're going to start to see different things coming up. The first thing we're going to start seeing is different form factors. For example, here is a tablet that easily fits into my breast pocket. Same functionality as an iPad, except a little bit smaller size. If you want something even more compact, here's a version called the Note from Samsung. You can actually write on this. That's why it's called a Note. So different form factors. It doesn't really matter, but these are still devices that are in your pocket. But they have an interesting attribute. They are all processors. They know where they are, and they can communicate. But how do you communicate to the person that's actually using them? I have on here a watch from Sony. It's a second or quote third screen, if you will. And this device is connected automatically to my cell phone in my pocket, so that it's wirelessly connected. It's on all the time. It'll vibrate if a message comes in. So if there's a tweet or a message or a phone number or even a marketing message, it'll pop up right here on my little watch. Now that watch can actually have smarts of its own. For example, this is a version from Motorola, and this version actually is a music player. It's designed for the athlete. So as you're running and jogging in the morning, it will look at your pace because it has sensors and knows how fast you're going, and it will then change the music playlist it has on it to accompany your run, either make it go faster or slower depending on what it's looking at for your regimen. This other version here has GPS built into it. So these things have a lot of capability. But where it's really going to get exciting is when you start talking about flexible electronics. And flexible electronics, these things are still partially flexible, but really flexible means it can actually bend. I'm holding a credit card here, and you can see I'm bending it just like a normal piece of normal credit card, except this one actually happens to have a display on it, a keyboard, a processor, and a battery. Now imagine this automatically tied into maybe even a display on your sleeve that's sewn into your sleeve. Or imagine it like the Fitbit that I wear. This is from Nike, and this device here, it all flexes. So that's where we're going to start seeing happening. You can have your processor in your pocket, which we call a phone today, but just think of it as a processor. We're going to have a third screen, which might be flexible, might be sewn into your fabric, might be an armband or something that's always on all the time, so you always have that connectivity. And of course, this stuff will know where it is at all times. It'll be able to put two and two together. That's pretty exciting. All kinds of new opportunities coming in, and that's what's coming down the pike.